Hello, hello. My name is Amy and I am in the United States, and I am so excited about being able to share with you my favorite suite in the entire catalog. I am an outdoors girl. I love camping and I love hiking and those kind of things. And so the Greatest Journey, which is found on page 58 and 59, is truly an incredible spot on set for me. That is what we're going to create. We're going to create a card using those products. But I just wanted to show you the suite. It comes with a stamp set, dies, comes with twine, 3 packs of twine. Pretty good there. And then it comes with these really cute embellishments, and the paper is absolutely stunning. It is almost like they went into the wild and took pictures of mountain scenes and everything else, and it is some perfect paper. I have already gone through almost an entire pack. So I was glad with the pre-order I was able to order 2, because I might have been in trouble. I started creating and just kept on with all of these great products. So let's get started. The card is very easy. I tend to be a simple stamper and a simple card maker, so that's what we're going to stick to tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. All right, so we're going to start with our card base, and we're going to fold it in half. And then we're going to give it a good crease with our bone folder. I have cut the DSP, one of the beautiful scenes. I have cut it down to what will fit on the card front, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to use liquid glue just to make sure that I really get it lined up properly on the front. I'm not a huge fan of liquid glue, but this makes it easy to make sure I get it straight. So we're just going to lay that right there on top. I'm going to give it a good press just to make sure it's there and it will not move the moment I pick it up. And we're going to go ahead and put on our embellishment really quick. I'm going to open these up. And we're just going to put this little compass right up here in the corner, since it's not in the way, and make sure I put it in the right direction. Although with the compass on that one, it doesn't have your north and all that. So you could pretty much put it any way you want, especially when it's crafting, right? Bunnies can be any color they want, and trees can be any color they want as well. All right, so the next thing is we're going to get to stamping. So we're going to use garden green to actually is the only color that we're going to use for our sentiment and the trees. I wanted to add a little bit of depth in the scene in the background because the mountains are gorgeous, but I wanted to add in the trees just so it would kind of offset the tint at the bottom. So let's do this. And it looks like I actually should have pulled Old Olive, not the Pear Pizzazz, but we're going to stick with Pear Pizzazz because that's the way it works. So, and we're going to ink up the trees, and we're going to stamp it twice, and we're going to stamp it in garden green. And my garden green is really inky, so it's got a little bit of smudge at the bottom, but it's going to get covered, so it won't be a big deal. And now we're going to go ahead and stamp our sentiment just so it's done as well. And then all of our stamping is done. Give it a good press, and all right. So let me bring in the Stampin' Cut Boss machine. I was going to pull out the cute little blue one that you can order with your starter kit, but it won't fit everything on there. So I just decided we'd do this. Now on the back of this Mango Melody piece, I actually put some of the adhesive sheets on it so that it'll be easier to put that outline onto our tent. So we are going to pull out the solid tint on, and that's going to be on some of our DSP in that suite. Here is the detailed part of the tint. Of course, you could always add some clouds and that kind of stuff too. You could even add, they have a runner and then a hiker and then a biker here that you could add into it as well. But I decided to keep that part simple. All right, and then we're going to stick this. I'm going to trim it down. We're going to add it here. And then we'll run all of this together in one swoop, and then we'll just have to cut out the additional tree. All right, we're going to make sure that that cut out really nicely, and it did. So then we've got that part. And then we'll cut out one more tree. Might have gotten that one off. We shall see. Yeah, it's okay. That's pretty good. All right. Let me remove this. And then we will start to put our pieces together. I'm going to take our sentiment here. I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of it. Oops. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it right where I'm going to want it to go. I'm going to go ahead and just lay down this part of the tent because I want to make sure that it's far enough down that the sentiment will be far enough down, but not too high as well. So I want the placement to be perfect. So I'm just going to put that like there. Then I'm going to put adhesive on the back of the tree. And we're going to slide it down right there. Okay. And actually, I'm going to move that one up just a touch. Right there. Okay. Then we're going to take the other one, and now I've got the placement of that one. So now we're just going to take the second one, and we're going to make it a little bit lower. Like that. We will then take off. Actually, before we do that, we want to take our garden green twine and we're going to wrap it around our fingers. And I'm going to do it about that many times, give or take, right? And then we're going to put some adhesive right about here, kind of twist it so it gets good and messy. Then we'll post it. We will place it right there. Then we're going to take off the back of our dimensionals and we're going to put that right on over. And we're going to move it up just a touch so that it covers up the bottom of the tree line there. There we go. Sometimes it's trial and error, right? Okay, so we've got that there. Let's take the pieces out that will fall out from our outline of our tent. By the way, I do love to camp. I am actually not a camper. Camper. I am a tent camper. I love being in a tent because I love to hear the nature that's outside. All right. So I also live in the country in the middle of nowhere. So you hear a lot of that anyway, even when you're in your own house. All right. So we are going to take and put this right on top of our tent here. Okay, and then we're going to flip that over. We're going to put dimensionals on the back, And we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, and 4. This little piece here, if you wanted to, you could put adhesive on it, but it's just gonna lay right there. So with this many dimensionals on it, it'll stay. And then we'll just sneak this right here. Actually, we are gonna have to take that one off. You gotta move it down some. There we go. And then, you know, no card is ever the same, right? Okay, so there we go. There is the card. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's a quick and simple. It's one of the things I love about this set is that it's quick and simple to put a card together. And there's lots of different options, but because of the DSP, it just makes it absolutely superb. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. With my business, it's called Simply Elizabeth Crafts, and all of the stuff that I'm offering right now is in the description of this video. So if you have any questions on that, please let me know. All right, everyone, have a great launch party day. Well, couple days, and we'll see you next time. Bye.